In this demo, we are going to exploit Bitbucket and deliver Cobalt Strike command and control malware. We are going to do this in multiple attacks, each getting more and more sophisticated to demonstrate to you the power of inline deep learning versus just traditional signature controls. Here's the attacker's system. They've staged a Cobalt Strike team server using a standard profile and are going to look for an attack vector. We see the Bitbucket server is running version 7.21.3, a long-term support version of the software that is vulnerable to the exploit mentioned a moment ago. The attacker attempts the published exploit. We see at the bottom of the output, connection reset by peer. This is likely a block by an inline security control. Pivoting to the firewall, we see the exploit attempt blocked by the signature written for the known exploit. Now, the attacker will run a modified version of the exploit. This time, the attack appears successful, but there's still no connection back in the C2 tool. Over on the firewall, the data filtering logs show the malware file being downloaded. In the threat logs, there is no evidence of the exploit, but we do see the malware detected by MLAV as well as the Cobalt Strike beacon traffic being detected and blocked as Cobalt Strike beacon command and control traffic detection. Now, for the final option, the attacker restarts Cobalt Strike with a crafted, malleable profile designed to emulate real-world traffic. Executing the crafted exploit again, the attacker sees a connection back in Cobalt Strike and can continue their nefarious deeds, spawning child processes and even getting a hash dump of the passwords on the Windows system. Now, let's enable inline cloud analysis for vulnerabilities new in PanOS 11.0. Configuring it is part of the vulnerability protection profiles. We see here a new tab for inline cloud analysis with a checkbox to enable the service and expected actions for each of the two deep learning models. Let's enable it for this profile in alert only. Inline cloud analysis for command and control is part of the anti-spyware profiles. We see here a new tab for inline cloud analysis with a checkbox to enable the service and the expected actions for each of the deep learning models. Let's also enable this one in alert only mode. And now we're ready to try that attack again. In the threat logs, we see the exploit detected by inline cloud analyzed command injection. The malware is detected by MLAV, and the C2 traffic detected by MLC2 as inline cloud analyzed HTTP C2 traffic. With the profiles set to reset both, we would have seen the attacks and blocked them in real time. That's the power of inline deep learning being able to detect and block unknown or highly evasive attacks. In addition to the reporting and logs on the firewall, the Threat Vault API can be used by security operations folks to integrate directly into their tools and investigations, providing easy access to details around inline cloud analysis verdicts. For each cloud analyzed verdict, there is a corresponding cloud report ID. Using that ID, we can query the API. In this example, I'm using the Threat Vault Python library. Here's the JSON output of the cloud report that includes all the relevant information, such as details on the firewall, source destination, and the process payload. The Threat Vault API also has the ability to deliver PCAPs of the analyzed traffic using the same cloud report ID. By default, the file is saved with the report ID .pcap. You can then use your PCAP reader of choice to view the details of the traffic.